What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton vs. Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Last time, we ran into the whole vigilante team, 10 knights who all got stuff to say, and they also they brought back in the pendant they stole from me, that we also stole from the crime scene. And apparently Darklaw is uncomfortable that they did that. We'll see what happens. What's more, on closer inspection, that pendant seems to have some blackish stains on the strap. Defender, you may begin your interrogation. Oh god, no. There are too many. No! We have been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared. No one's ever said a bad word about us.
Hold it!
Why have you... Oh my god, look at the little thing on the bottom screen. All the people. Why have you been guarding that tower? As you might know, that bell tower suddenly appeared out of nowhere about 3 months ago. It has an overwhelming presence, and it looks as if it's been here forever. It's a bad omen. It's the Great Witch's doing. Simply put, the townspeople are scared of it. That is why, Defender. The Vigilantes were compelled to step in and keep an eye on that tower in order to ease the minds of the townsfolk. That bell tower is in fact tied to 2 dreadful incidents. 2? You shouldn't have to ask. The alchemist committed suicide a few days after its appearance. Ah, right. She's talking about Belduke. And now, this most heinous crime. The murder of the storyteller. The bell tower is cursed. 'Tis the curse of the Great Witch. Next witness, continue the testimony. The defender tried to hide decisive proof. Blah, blah, blah.
Hold it!
I did no such thing. The proof you're talking about is this, correct? Yes, that's it. That's the pendant the accused is always wearing. It's proof she was at the crime scene. The strap on this thing has been torn. Of course it has, otherwise she wouldn't have dropped it. Right, but there must be a reason why it's torn. It wouldn't just snap on its own. Yes, that's right. You there, you rascal. I mean, defender. Yes? You no good, good-for-nothing, useless swine. You're doing it again, huh? You're insulting the vigilantes. What? Someone tore the pendant from the girl's neck, huh? And you have the temerity to suggest it was us? That's what you wanted to say, isn't it? That we did it? No. When this trial is over, we will hold our own trial in which you'll be the accused. One more reason to prolong this trial as long as I can. Before the rain, after the rain, at no point did a single suspicious person approach the bell tower.
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? Sure, I'm sure. And anyway, I'll be honest with you. Ever since I started guarding the tower a few months ago, not a single person, suspicious or not, has come near it. No one but us. Really? No one even approaches us for a chat when we're on duty. People almost treat us like we're not even there. It gets so very lonely, out on the job, so cheerless. What he said! Cheerless! Lonely! Don't cheer that, you loser. You have no idea how sad it can get guarding that tower. It's very sad. Oh, it is. You would think people would be interested in a highly suspicious bell tower like that, but no! I mean, what's that about? Isn't their job to keep people away from the bell tower anyway? And so, it goes without saying, the vigilantes haven't seen anyone enter the bell tower. And you know what that means. But footprints appeared on the steps. But then suddenly footprints appeared on the bell tower stairs, which, when I saw them, I thought, it's that witch?
Hold it!
Hold on a minute. You saw the footprints on the steps too? Yes, muddy footprints left by one person from the entrance all the way up. The footprints you saw. Are they the ones shown in the sketch? If these are the footprints from the bell tower, yeah. And when did you notice these footprints? After the rain, but still quite some time before the incident. Wait a second, Lywood. I don't remember you reporting this to me. Yeah, that's right. I didn't report it. Lywood? Why not? I thought you were serious about your duty, at least compared to the others. Why'd you neglect to report that? You're right, Captain. It was out of character. I'm sure there was a good reason why I didn't report it to you. It's no use. I've forgotten. I think I'd remember if someone could give me a clue. You want a clue? That guy. It's like he's teasing us. We can only hope he remembers what it was. But his testimony did give us some new info to go on. The culprit entered the bell tower soon after the rain stopped. My eyes went hazy. It made me shake and I got dizzy. Hold it! Did he fall out of the bell tower? You're, oh yeah, Mr. Shaky, right? Yes, Shaky's the name. Are you feeling okay? Yes, perfectly peachy. Looks can be Did you see anything around the time of the incident? I've told you. My eyes were hazy. I was dizzy. And the ringing in my ears like the crying of a girl. That's okay. That's all I want to know. But what I'd like to know is how Mr. Shaky got into the Vigilantes in the first place. Maya, maybe it's better not to ask. The rain stopped and a beautiful butterfly appeared at our side. Hold it! What is he talking about? A butterfly, you say? Yes, a butterfly, happily fluttering around, watching us from above. When I saw it, I thought, maybe my goddess has turned into this butterfly. What are you talking about? Gracefully moving from one flower to the next. My goddess of love. Oh, like my goddess of love. The divine Foxy. Wah! I'm the steel angel gracing the Vigilantes with my sweet presence. My name's Foxy, don't you dare forget it. About that butterfly. I think that must have been a witch using a transformation spell. Seriously? You think a witch turned into a butterfly and flew up the bell tower? By the way, what happened to that butterfly? Ah, well, it carelessly flew straight into the fire torch and burned. Huh? I felt enlightened by that sight. The butterfly cannot resist its dangerous attraction to the flame, even if it results in death. Perfect, thank you. That was quite the exhaustive reply. Oh yes, the testimony I've been waiting for. Rain is so loathsome, my steel stilettos get dirty from the mud and my lovely hair loses its texture. Hold it! So, you have steel high heels? Yes, boy. See? Foxy's heels are always polished to sparkle. Wow, I could see myself in the reflection. They're like mirrors. Did you notice anything suspicious during the incident? I like that guy on the right. I like his attitude. Not really, I was busy having some tea at the time. You were having tea? I made it for her. Tea with milk is just the thing for rainy afternoons. I don't know why it's almost sounding like Forrest Gump. But weren't you supposed to be guarding the bell tower? I couldn't possibly walk around in the rain. My stilettos would get dirty. Ah, these lovely stilettos. Their tips as sharp as Inquisitor Barnum's sword. And when they grind against my armor with such force and passion, I am the happiest man on earth. Would you like me to squish you under my stilettos? Just say the word. No, I'm fine, thanks. It's not every day someone offers to tread on you. Maybe it's a Labyrinthian custom? Of course, stilettos would stab you. They're so thin, I would probably get a hole in my back from the weight. You have no idea how delightful it is when Foxy steps on us in a dirty stiletto red. I have no idea what you mean. You are such a hopeless man. Actually, all men are. Don't you also dream of feeling that beautiful pointed tip of a shoe brutally digging into your act? I don't know what I'm doing. Do you, Nick? No! Anyway, you mentioned us. Are there more, bands of Foxies? Yeah, sure there are. Servius is one of us too. Yeah, I suspected he meant that guy. Oh ho, that look. You're not averse to that sort of thing either, eh, Defender? In that case, have a look at this. This is the mark left by Foxy's stiletto. That is very convenient that they show the footprint is the same one that matches the one in the picture. It's evidence, it's evidence! Wow, isn't that amazing? I must say, you've been quite beautifully trotted on there. See how it exquisitely tapers to a point? This deserves to be called art. Oh, I'm so jealous, Servius. Such charming beauty, born from dirty mud. About that muddy footprint, why didn't you wash it off? What? Don't be silly. Have you ever exchanged a handshake with a beautiful singer? It's just like that. Anyway. Foxy was wearing high heels that whole time. That's an important point, I think. I didn't read a what? I did my duty when I discovered the intruder atelier.
Hold it!
What in tarnation are you saying to me? You discovered the intruder. Can you tell me more about that? It's... Excuse me? If ye want to ask something, address me by my name. Make finna because I'm a baron on, I'll make you regret it. Okay. Mill. Can you get it right? Can you check on the bread? Oh, come on. Can you please tell us about what you know? This evening, during the incident, what did you see? Sure. I saw a witch's footprints. That's sweet, I saw. Good job, Maya. But how? Sounds kind of Mayan. What do you mean? These footprints, drawn in this sketch? Aye, those are the ones. And then, what did you after discovering the intruder? The chief told me to report on the intruder also, right? Who said that? Who did that?
Hang on!
Excuse me, Mr. Boystrom. Oh! What's this out of the blue? Have some respect for the Vigilantes. Is there anything you'd like to comment on from Zibby from number 9's testimony? Comment? Ah, well, certainly. I remembered about his report. Strange footprints appeared on the bell tower staircase. Why didn't you investigate as soon as it was reported to you? We are the fast-footed Vigilantes, the most dutiful of knights, giving our all for the utmost sense of accomplishment. It is unthinkable that we would not launch an investigation after a report like that. And yet, I don't recall any such report being passed on to the Inquisition. That's right. I had my hands full with assigning tasks to each of the Vigilantes myself. So I got hold of a reliable Vigilante and gave him the following order. Investigate the suspicious footprints that appeared on the staircase immediately. That's what I said to him. Who was that reliable vigilante? It was Shaky, wasn't it? It was Shaky. Huh? It was... Well, I'm having a bit of trouble remembering just who it was. But I'm sure it was a young and high-spirited vigilante. Oh, well...
Hang on!
Can I ask you something, Mr. Shaky? Nick, don't! You can't expose that poor guy to your ruthless questioning. Just look at him. You know, take it. How am I supposed to talk to him then? Let's try this again. Please excuse me, Mr. Shaky. The person the captain asked to investigate the suspicious footprints. Was that you, by any chance? Yes. What? It was him? I feel compelled to say this, but... although Mr. Shaky may be young, very few would describe him as high-spirited. Huh? What? That may be so, but... well, what of it? Mr. Shaky, did you not follow your orders? Didn't you investigate the footprints? I investigated them. Of course. Orders are orders. Everyone looked to be very busy and no one would listen to me. Now, someone finally asked me about it. Vigilante Shaky, ready to report. It's gonna get old real quick if I actually try to do all the stuttering along with him. That was a very convoluted testimony. But at least now we know that this young man's report didn't reach anyone because his seniors were too busy to listen. Yeah! People treat me like a bairn! Did my report go to waste? Ah, now I remember. What are you talking about? Yes, I saw them! I saw the muddy footprints in the bell tower. But I didn't report it to the chief, and now I remember why I didn't report it. If that is the case, you will add it to your testimony. Yes, my lord. When I saw those muddy footprints, at first I figured they were Foxy's.
Hold it!
You thought the footprints were Miss Foxy's? Yeah, she's always doing whatever she likes, causing us nothing but trouble. I was sure she'd entered the bell tower to take shelter from the rain, leaving those footprints. Excuse me, boy. How could you think that? That place is off limits, isn't it? I take orders seriously, and I value obedience. Foxy, give us any orders you wish. We will obey you whatever you require of us. However, you told us a different story before, Mr. Lywood. You previously stated that when you saw the footprints, you thought they were those of a witch. Did you think that Miss Foxy was a witch? Well, I didn't mean it literally. It's just that Foxy can be such a bother. You can't help but call her a witch sometimes. You can understand that, right? You can see what kind of a person she is. If that's the case, then the footprints you saw in the bell tower must have looked like they were left by stilettos. Yeah, those stilettos. She likes to dig them into the other men's backs. There are men in this world who enjoy that sort of thing too. Well, it's best not to think too much about it. We'd never mistake those footprints. Foxy's footprints are unique. Lywood thought they were just Foxy's footprints. So that's why he didn't report his findings. In case you want to know, they weren't mine. I didn't leave those muddy footprints in the bell tower. Now that's weird. Why? Why is that weird? Rain stop, beautiful butterfly. Steel stilettos get dirty from the mud. And didn't it run a while? I did my duty when I discovered the intruder. Okay. I have been mulling over this incident, and just now the realization dawned on me I remember nothing.
Hold it!
Excuse me. I'm pretty sure we've met before. Mr. Wordsmith, was it? Wordsmith? I must disappoint you, young one. I am not familiar with that unusually unusual name. Wordsmith? A smith of words? Would that not be the storyteller? You mean you don't remember? I do not. From where did this wordsmith come? To where did he head? And where will he head next arrive? I know not. Regardless, such questions are of no concern to any of us. I am on a green field, sky-clad, watching petals dancing in the wind. Allow me to indulge my dream for a while longer, young one. You're not fooling anyone, Grandpa. An awful lot must have happened to him since the other trial. Maybe. But just what the heck is the matter with all these vigilantes? Alright, now that I've heard their testimony, it's time to get thinking. But there are just too many of them. I've never handled this many witnesses at once. It's gonna be one humongous undertaking squeezing information out of this wacky bunch. In any case, the footprints left on the bell tower stairs are our best lead for now. Some of the witnesses saw them too. So, let's focus on that and press them hard until they cough up some useful info. Yeah, that's the plan. If I can't refute the witness's testimony, it'll be the end for Espella. I need to fish out a decisive contradiction in their statements. And I think that's a perfect time to end this episode, so stay tuned for the next one and have a lovely Friday. Bye-bye!